Okay guys, today we're back over My Hero Academia Smash Tap with some more Smash Rising news. If y'all don't know what Smash Rising is by now, it's pretty much just a revamp of Smash Tap, okay? We did a whole video breaking down every little thing that they're going to be changing about Smash Tap when it converts over to Smash Rising. I'll have that video linked down below. I'm going to be referencing some of the material that we covered there in this video, but I'm not going to go too in-depth about what we talked about because I did like a 20-minute video on it, so there's no point in me going all the way in-depth. But I have some good news and I have some bad news today. Good news is that Smash Rising seems to be coming out a little bit sooner than we expected. Everyone was talking about it coming. Well, they told us that it was coming out at the end of fall, I believe they said, or end of autumn. I think they said the end of autumn, which is like in December or so. I was saying that we're probably not going to have to wait that long, and it looks like we're not going to. I mean, they probably could just be teasing us here and then wait that long, but I doubt they will because the game's been dead for so long. But we got some gameplay of Smash Rising, and since we have gameplay, more than likely, we'll actually get the game sooner or later. Now, some people were saying next update. Well, not next update because as of me recording this, the update is tomorrow. But like next week's update or so, somewhere soon. So hopefully that is the case, so we can actually go ahead and start playing some more Smash Tap and get some summons going, according to how the summons work. But we have the gameplay here. There's no audio sound to the gameplay. I'm sorry about that. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know if it's like my end or if it's Twitter's end or what, or if they just upload it with no sound. And the quality is a little low because it is on Twitter, so I do apologize about that. But we're gonna watch the gameplay. I'm gonna have some music playing in the background or something, and then we'll break down the gameplay as much as I can and speculate what's happening. Let's go ahead and watch it. I watched it a few times. Will it not play? Will it not play? Here we go. Now it's playing. Start. Okay, so we have Deku, Bakugo, and Todoroki. Okay. This is looking fine. Like I said, I've already watched this before, so I'm not going to try to talk too much about it. They did about 2,377 a hit from Todoroki, it seems like. So it seems like the damage scaling for attacks is going to be roughly the same. I see a critical mark there. I kind of like the comic book style that they have going on. A big downside is that it's going to a turn-based game, I believe. Not like a turn-based game, but more that you can't, it's not a free roaming game anymore, should I say. Well, we'll cover that once the gameplay is over. We're going to break it down a little bit more. So here's that rising factor. I don't think this is the rising factor, but I think this is just the actual rising mode that you have. I believe the rising factor is the actual ability of everything. Okay, so there we go. That's the gameplay. We're going to play it one more time. We'll go ahead and pause it real quick. So, as we mentioned, we have a actual, not family tree, but a character map that you actually have, a friendship map, to where if you bring the same couple units every run, they build up relationships, you get better rewards for running that same team. It seems like we're going to be running 3 units. We're going to have any 3 units that we want. In this case, it's a Bakugo, Deku, and a Todoroki. Now, the actual fluency of the game seems very fine. I mean, given that it is uploaded on Twitter and it's probably still in the beta stages since it's not actually released yet, it's a beta stage. It looks fairly clean. The 3D models look nice. They don't look chunky or nothing like that. It looks very smooth. Now, the problem with this is that we all kind of figured that it was going to happen anyway, and they kept it kind of like a Brawl style. But unfortunately, it's still technically a turn-based game. If you've never played Smash Tap before, what you do is you spawn in and you can physically control actually where your unit moves. And if you want to stand still and not attack nothing, you can stand still and not attack nothing. And this, it seems kind of like it's autoed in a way to where you never stop moving. Your characters can't like run away to get any extra health or nothing like that. So I'm kind of curious what they're going to be doing about you actually be able to heal. Well, we knew we had gadgets, but gadgets would be taken away, or they're going to be gadgets for healing because we can't go pick up speed boosts or nothing like that anymore. I mean, at least it doesn't look that way because the character runs from wave to wave on their own. You can't control where they run, it seems like. But if we actually go ahead and play it, you can switch in between. Okay, come on, play. You can switch in between the 3 characters that you're actually playing as. But unfortunately, it looks like there's 3 lanes of traffic. You have the left lane, middle lane, and right lane, and whichever one you put in that lane can only attack that area. Now, I haven't seen one of where one side killed a unit first. We're actually going to go look for that real quick. There's 3 here. Let's see if one of them can kill theirs first before the other one and see if it will still, if they will all gang up on one or if it's only attacking one. Okay, so we saw Bakugo right there. If we back it up just a little bit, see if we can back it up. We see Bakugo come in after he killed his and started attacking the other robot that Todoroki was attacking. So I think it's safe to assume as long as you kill off one of them, they will go help the next person in line or so. That's what I believe. Or we also see, like, when you switch to a unit, you can see which enemy they're actually locked on. So maybe when you switch, you can actually pick the unit that you actually want to attack with. Now, another thing I want to point out, I'm just going to leave it, we're going to back it up just a little bit before as Todoroki got switched in. Actually, we're going to back it up just a little bit more so I can cover this. So, I watched my boy Majin's video before I started going over this. I normally do that so I can see other people's perspective before I can give my own. And he was saying that when you switch to unit, if we look right up here, can you see my mouse? You can't see my mouse. Hold up. Okay, you can see my mouse now. So when you're playing as this Deku, you can see the Deku has a green attack with SPF 40, a yellow attack with SPF 32, and then a red attack with the SPF 20. So it seems that SPF 40 is his strongest attack. Maybe that's like a full cowling mode or something like that. We don't really know. But what I want to cover is, you can see it's green, yellow, red. But when he switches to Todoroki, it goes red, green, and blue. The boy Majin was speculating that maybe each of these attacks, which these are the smash attacks for the unit, or the something that's not besides the base hitting, because they auto hit on their own, apparently. So he was saying that each one of these correspond with the unit that is underneath. I don't think that's the fact. I think, just like I mentioned in my actual coverage video, is that I believe that each unit has multiple types of smash attacks, or multiple type of abilities that they can use. For example, with the full cow Deku in the actual Smash Tap game now, he activates his smash attack, he gets a speed boost, he gets an attack boost, and he does a hit. Well, maybe instead of one smash attack doing all of that, maybe one smash attack costs a certain amount of SP in order to activate the speed boost and attack boost. Another one is the actual attack. We have more attacks that are stronger than the other. Because, like they did mention, is that the characters are all going to be the same now. You attach badges and R factors to change how that character actually plays. So, given that, I believe when you switch the unit, you have 3 different types of smash attacks to actually use with that unit, which I find pretty cool because it allows you to have more of a variety than everyone running the same base attacks, which I'm sure everyone will run the same base attacks, given that some are going to be better than the others. So, another thing I want to point out, I did say that I believe the damage scaling is about the same. I think that just did, how much damage did that Todoroki attack just do? 3,300. So, it seems like the scaling is a little bit lower because I think they were just punching for like 2,000 and Smash Attack's only doing 3,000. I might have missed something. That might have been 3,000 per hit in certain Smash Attacks. You know, Smash Tap has multiple hits. They hit multiple times, so they do about 12 or 13k overall. Another thing I want to point out real quickly here, we can see with the Deku, Bakugo, and Todoroki, they all activated their rising factor or their rising mode, and the damage calculator went up because you changed it by 3. So you can change your rising factors by activating. I'm guessing it's this little blue bar down at the bottom, and once you activate your rising factor, if you chain it with other people, you get more of increased damage over a certain amount of time. But it does seem like it's on a timer. Unfortunately, the game ended before the timer ran out, so I couldn't really tell you. But what we might be able to see, if we go to the boss, we see Bakugo, Deku activates his first, it goes to 1.2. The timer does reset per chain. So if you actually can time it right, you can keep this top timer going, but then you also have a bottom timer. If we can get to that screen, we also have a bottom timer per individual unit. But I think even if Deku's chain runs out, more than likely Deku's rising factor runs out, the chain damage just still be the same, but I'm not too sure. Another thing that they actually changed is that the boss's health bar isn't above his name here, is actually the at the top, so you can keep track of which boss is which, because with all 3 having 3 lanes here, you're not going to be able to see every single unit at a time. And as we can see from Bakugo's health, these units that you're fighting, the AIs, actually doing considerable amount of damage to you. So if they have some type of healing factor or something going on, then we're going to have to be taking that into effect into account anyway. And now the final thing I really want to mention is that SP seems to have dropped considerably. Before, we've seen Todoroki being able, with certain gadgets and stat training and stuff, have almost 800 SP. I'm referring to Purple Todoroki. I believe it was 800. Maybe it was like 700. I don't know. It was a lot of SP, and his smash attack only consumed like 180 to like 200 something SP. Oh, maybe it was 280. I don't know. Given they seem to downscale the SP, maybe you can still get that up to that amount of SP, but given that these SP that these attacks are using for this Bakugo example are 20, 25, and 24, and he has 113, I don't think you're going to be able to get up that high unless these smash attacks here go up over 100. Like I said, this is just practically beta gameplay. We're only going off of what we can actually see here. So I don't want to speculate too much and people take it as it's truth, but it's not. So SP just seems to have dropped. You can actually have multiple attacks, and the attacks do different elemental damages maybe. I'm not sure, but your characters, I know you can't really see it because of the bar here, but each character seems to have a different elemental stage. Well, not elemental stage, elemental overall attribute, but their attacks seem to have different attributes. Maybe the coloring on the attacks go for something else. Maybe, I don't know. I'm done speculating. The last thing I really want to mention, if we back it up to a little bit, I gotta find it though. We gotta find it right here. As Bakugo was going in, something activated on the screen. If we continue to let it go, or maybe that ended, but something popped up on the screen concerning Bakugo, and then if we back it up just a little bit, I want to pause it right. Oh my god, I keep missing it. Right there. Right here. A skill activated. So another thing that they mentioned is that as the characters work together and you can increase the relationship of running the units together, that they'll get special bonuses. And maybe these skills are those special bonuses for running the teams. Or maybe the boy Majin... I keep burping. The boy Majin mentioned it in his video, is that maybe they added passives to the game. Maybe that's what R factors really are, or that they're actually passives to increase SP reduction or stuff like that. I don't know. But guys, that's going to be it for the video. If you enjoyed, make sure you drop a like. Let me know your thoughts about Smash Tap overall right now in its current state. Are you happy for the changes that are coming? Are you hyped for Smash Rising? I know a couple of y'all guys actually said you weren't. We're probably going to talk about it more in depth once it comes out into a separate video. But anyway, guys, I'll see you the fuck later. Peace.